Welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Yeah, can't y'all tell I love this mess? Listen, this video right here is going to help a lot. I mean, thousands of you do-it-yourselfers out there. Alright? The heater core, 2002 Dodge Ram 1500. To do this heater core, you got to remove the dashboard. The labor calls for like 7-8 hours. So in technical terms, if your dealership charges $100 an hour, you're gonna be looking at $700, $800. Now, a lot of things these shops will not tell you is that there is a 75% chance. Now, if your heater's core is leaking, then that's one thing. You just gotta change it. But in this case, the heat's not working. And to check that, what you want to do is just let the truck or car run. You got both hoses on the heater core. Feel one side and feel the other side. One side is going to be hot and one side is going to be cold. That's going to let you know there's no circulation. That's a good indication. What a lot of these shops will not tell you is that there's a 75 to 80% chance that you can flush your heater core out at home and get it to working just like brand new. That is something they will not tell you. And actually, get this now. A lot of shops out there, I've had this experience myself. A customer came to us about a heater core. They said they just had it changed 6 months ago. They can't find the guy who did it. The shop or the backyard mechanic or somebody would tell you need a heater core. They would flush it out, charge you all that labor saying it's a new one, and you happy as anything because you got heat. That's right. So I am going to flush this heater core out and we're going to get this thing working. Alright, again, 2002 Ram 1500, but this procedure can be used on a lot of vehicles, a lot. Alright, so let's get to it. Now, first of all, what you want to do is you want to locate your hoses. The heater core, my heater core is located back there against the firewall. Here's a hose, and there's a hose right there. So the first thing to do, let's get a flat screwdriver, and we're going to remove this air tube. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, we got a regular screwdriver. First thing we're going to do, let's get this air tube out of the way. And you got two big clamps. You got one right here. You're going to loosen up. And you got one right there. Alright, so let's set the camera up, and what we'll do is just loosen those clamps up. Okay. There's our two heater core hoses right back there. Now the object to take this off is, if you're going to take them off back there, it's hard to get to hook on any kind of hose or anything. And so what I'm going to do is the line that's going over there, I'm going to disconnect it from there, but over here I'm going to disconnect it from right here where they go together at, where they connect. I'm going to disconnect it from here. But before I do that, before you do that, what you want to do to save you some antifreeze, you want to close off both hoses so you lose you know, too much antifreeze. So to do that, a little trick here. I got my pair of, matter of fact, let me set this camera up, but I ain't got time to doing this now. You guys are bothering me. Alright, let's see here. Let's roll this up. Alright. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here is take my needle nose vice grips, pinch off this hose, get to it better than that. Pinch off that hose, and I'm going to use my vice grips to keep it closed. hard time getting the thing in there. I knew that wasn't gonna hold. Kidding me. Hey. Yeah. I'm gonna have a hard time with that one. Might have to come back a little bit. I didn't want to come back too much because I didn't want to lose too much antifreeze. Let's get this hose off of here. Okay. Now let's get us a long needle nose so we can take those clamps off, the top clamp off back there. All right, be right back. All right, as you can see, the top clamp, I had to do some needle nose vice grips. I pulled that top clamp back. My needle nose came off of the hose, so I'm not gonna put that on in a few minutes. But first, what I'm gonna do is take my hose pliers and I want to loosen up that top hose and get it ready to come off of there. Take the hose, I'm gonna grab it like this, and that's all I'm gonna do is twist it just to break the seal loose on it. Just go back and forth. As soon as you hear it breaks, that's all you're gonna do. Looks like it. Felt like it broke. It's kind of hard to get back in here. All right, now let's get our needle nose set back up and close that hose off. All right, we're back. All right, here we go. Check this idea out. What I'm gonna do here is squeeze my vice grips, well, my needle nose, which is gonna close the circulation off for the antifreeze. I'm gonna take a wire tie.
Tie it close.
And tie it.
Oh, that's right.
That should keep it right into place.
Gotta be smarter than the process.
Look at that. Alright. Okay, let's see that idea. Okay, now the next step is over here. Got two clamps. I'm gonna back this one off, and we're gonna do the same thing to this side. Alright. Very much. Alright, let's back these off. Dude, that wasn't gonna be easy. I just knew that wasn't going to be. Screwdriver. There we go. But before we do that, let's close that off. there's a good chance of it working. At least you wish you would have known about this when it was warm out there.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
All right. Let's screwdriver. Let's get that seal around it. It off. And you can see there's a little, the water's kind of dirty in there, so it's probably dirt and rust inside that heater core. But we're gonna let that. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of dirt there. All right, we're gonna let that set down, let it drain down because it's mostly water that's in there, and then we're gonna reach back here, pull off the other one. Of course, it's not that easy. So what I'm going to have to do here is get something else, get some pliers right there, loosen it up, and pull it off. And at the same time, bring your garden hose over. All right, we'll be right back. Ouch. All right. Me and the customer was just talking, and you know, there's a lot of rust in this system, and he also confirmed there's majority of water. It's getting cold out here, so I'm suggesting I'm taking off my vice grips, taking off the thing, let it drain. We're gonna drain this system out. So when we flush this out, we're gonna put some antifreeze in here. So let's get my hose clamps and loosen back up that get that top hose off. All right. Next, what you're gonna do? Let's get us a plastic bag or something, and we're gonna cover this side of the engine because there's gonna be a lot of water and all coming out of it, you know, just to protect the engine. All right, so let's get us a plastic bag or something and get ready to flush this out. All right. Got me a garbage bag here. Here. Just want to put it over this engine, protect it the best way I can. All right, got it. Let's bring our hose out here. All right. Now the customer's going to the store to get 3 gallons of 50/50 antifreeze. In the meantime, put my drain pan up under here and got me an adjustable wrench. I might have to go from underneath and get this. We got the drain plug right there. What I want to do is loosen that up and start letting all the antifreeze and, well, letting all the water out of there. Now, if this is your system, you definitely want to do this. Get that stuff out of there, and take care of that. All right, so let's get up under there and let that drain out. All right, let's get up under here, and let's look from the bottom half. Here we go, right there. So just take our little wrench and loosen it up. It's water anyway. I'll probably just let it drain off. Loosen it up as much as we can. Look at that rust. Look at that rust. Look at that rust. Ah! Astral is bad. All right. Let's go up here. Let's take off the cap. Let's relieve the pressure. There's gonna be a lot of water out here, because also what I want you guys to do when you're doing this, because this is all messed up. We're gonna flush some water down into the radiator also to flush that out. All right. So let's get our hose. So while that's draining out, we're gonna be flushing out that heater core. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we got our hose. Guys, check this out. Look at that. Rusty as anything. All right, we got our hose set up. And we got it on stream. You can't run your car with straight water. You just can't do that. It will mess your car up. And actually, I had a car, a Taurus, that actually ate at the head gaskets and blew it up. So stop doing that. All right, so what we're gonna do here? Make sure you got a good look at this. All right, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna flush the heater core and then back flush it. So first we're gonna take our things, put it right in there. Oops, wrong way. You know, it's funny, I'm flushing this, I ain't see nothing come out the other way. Alright. Hopefully I can reach back there and flush that out, but let's go. We gotta go through this way first. Look at it, look at it. You saw that rust come out of there? That thing's not really flushing out like it's supposed to. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure built up in there. So let me go through the other way. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? Since we're flushing out the whole system, I'm gonna put this hose back on and unplug the hose from over here, so then I can really get to it. So what I'm saying I'm doing is I'm gonna plug this hose back up, put our clamp back on it, and I'm gonna disconnect it from the other side. All right, be right back. All right, you're back with the top tech. All right, let's disconnect this hose over here. All right, that's gonna be a lot easier. And let's we're gonna position this so when I flush it, it's not gonna flush onto the engine anywhere. But at the same time, I want you guys to be able to see what comes out of here. All right, let's flush this out again. That thing built up pressure like crazy, man. So, let's set you up over here. And whether you're able to see it or not. Yeah, you're able to see it. You're good. Alright. Let's flush that out again. I hope you're looking at that coming out of there. It's nothing but rust. It's starting to clear up though. Alright, your job is not done at that point. So what you gotta do now, get this hose out the way so you can see it. What you gotta do now is back flush it. I'm gonna go flush it back the other way. Let's see what comes out of there that way. See, and that's why you back flush. So all that rust that got trapped one way, now it's coming out the other way. And you want to keep on doing this until that water comes out clear. As you can see, it's taking a while, and it's starting to clear up now. Man, this thing has so much rust in it.
I see it's still coming out.
Looks like we're gonna be doing this for a minute. They still. Alright, we're gonna stop. Now we're gonna go back the other way, and then we're gonna repeat again. Alright? Keep doing that until the water comes out clear. Then you're gonna know it's flushed out. Good way. We'll be right back. Alright, we flushed out the radiator, and as you can see, I got the drain open up. It's coming out clear. We flushed both ways on the heater core till it comes out clear. And now what we're gonna do is hook all our hoses up, let that drain out, and we got some Peak 50/50 antifreeze over here. We're gonna fill the system up, and we're almost like 99.9% for sure we're gonna have some heat when we start this up. All right, so let's get these hoses connected. And we got the first one over here going down to a pipe on the water pump. We're gonna get our clamp on that one, and then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna hook this one up and get that connected. So let's get that, and we'll be right back. All right, we're still draining down here at the radiator. And also what I noticed is up here on the expansion tank, if you look inside there, there's nothing but rust. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this expansion tank off, get this rust out of here. We got a 10mm bolt right here. So let's go get a 10mm socket and remove that bolt. All right, got a 10mm bolt right here. Take that bolt off.
It ain't even cold yet. It's cool enough today to make me have this hat on my head. And this jacket, you know what I'm saying? Mess around, get in that truck, and that cold will be hitting my legs. Hold up. I had to put on the thermals last week.
Okay, we got it like that. And you see we got a hose on the bottom of this. What we're gonna do here to make this easier, first let's set this down, put our bolt back in place so we don't lose that. And
That's what I would do. Lose the boat.
Look, right there on top. Well, I done lost the boat.
I gotta make a trip now.
dump all. Yeah, I'll be
boat.
back. I go to the auto hardware store.
Boat.
Real people.
All right, gonna dump this out.
Lowe's.
And right back.
Bro, this how we're going to Puerto
Got
Rico.
that. Cleaned it out with the hose. Get this connected back up
That's
here.
where you went, huh?
Yeah.
You went with the family.
My cousin
One of
in Virginia. They had we had to get together like a family reunion type of thing.
All right, let's tighten this whole
and y'all
bolt
went
back
on
up.
vacation to Puerto Rico.
Tighten up the drain on the radiator. Let's fill this system back up. Right back. All right, we got it running. We're gonna let the temperature warm up and get some heat going in here. Let's turn this down a little bit before YouTube cut us off. All right, actually, let's bring the idle up. Wow, that's a very touchy gas pedal. All right, we're gonna warm this up and get some heat going here. We gotta change the heater control panel also because it's got all speeds, but when you put it on high, it goes out. That's the opposite of usually a blower resistor. But you can feel it right here. It's broken when it goes to those two right there. Actually, thought I'd be able to move it a little bit, but that's good. All right. As you saw, we had a little debate conversation going on out there. Hey, meet all people, man. Everybody's got an opinion about this Trump and Hillary thing. My thing? Hey, let's see what happens. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, just about at operating temperature, and already we got heat coming out of there. You know, and customers happy. You know, this was a $500 labor. I'm happy because I don't have to pull out that dashboard. But if I had to, I would do it. But right now we're looking for a heater control panel so we can get the heat going on high. All right, so we're gonna let it run for a few more minutes, and you know, it's good. It's good to be honest with the customers. You be honest with the customers, you're gonna get repeat business. It's as simple as that. Word's gonna get out now about this. right, so let's let this warm up a little bit more, and we'll be right back.
I'm happy.
All right, we got some perfect heat coming out here, and
Here you go. Here you
yeah,
go.
let me see the keys. I gotta show them this.
Take photos, everything. You got
Now, he's coming out nice and hot. Customer's very happy. Now, about this switch, now it's on full high. The customer was constantly messing around with it, and he catch it right in the middle, and it started coming on. Then he pushed it all the way, and now it works fine. The switch is still gonna have to be replaced, but right now, I mean, the guy's very happy. We got some heat coming out of here. He didn't have nothing, you know, and that saves him $500 on labor. $500. It saves me the aggravation of having to pull out the dashboard, but you know, if I had to do it, that would have been my job. It was a good profit because I could do this in a day. But it ain't about that. It's about keeping the customers happy, saving the money, and I got a repeat customer now. As simple as that. This is my first time working on this customer's car. I got a repeat customer. Check that out. Again, I'm gonna go out here and shut it off. And what I'm gonna show you guys is, now remember, the best way to check your heater core is find the two hoses from the heater core. Put your hands on one and the other, and one will be hot and the other one's going to be cold. If it's that, then your heater core is clogged. You're going to have to flush that out. All right. Good job. This is Timmy from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. Take care.